Hello, this is Thomas Moore, and I'm doing my presentation on Intel Corporation Leadership Succession. Intel Corporation was founded in 1968. It's a tech company. It's multinational corporation in the United States and in other countries. Current headquarters for it is in Santa Clara, and they're the first leader that I'm writing about and is Paul Otellini. He was the CEO from 2005 to 2013. He prided himself on being authentic, his accountability and humility as a leader. He's very laid back. His tenure was faced with a lot of challenges, but he persevered through them. These are some of the ways he impacted the company at Intel. He impacted the company by not signing a deal with Apple, and he kind of prevented Intel from rapidly getting into the mobile market, dealing with like Samsung and MacBook and Apple products. He tried to do something with the Ultrabook, but that failed in the long run, and that market flopped. The former CEO is my second leader that I wrote on, Brian Krasancic. He started at Intel in 2013. His core characteristics were that he had a strong drive, he was very disciplined, he had humility for his employees, and he was really worried about the quality that was coming out. Due to past relationships, he ended up having some questionable integrity, but he was a transactional leader for the company. He was their dark horse when it came to diversity, recruitment, and diversity, and he gave back. He set Intel up with a partnership with Oakland School District. These are some of his impacts. Like I said, he had a past relationship with a coworker, and he violated the code of conduct. He also is the reason why Intel is one of the world's largest tech companies. He he fostered the innovation of taking the chance and taking the risk and jumping into the cloud computing and self-driving cars and 5G wireless networks through cell phones, vehicles with the semiconductor chips. Intel new CEO, which is Patrick Gelsinger, is my third leader, and he's tough, he's aggressive, he's very engineering eccentric, and he's very cultural on that. He has a strong faith. He runs off of authoritative leadership. He is the one, he's champions diversity too. He concentrates on his knowledge and his experience to obtain him to get respect throughout the industry. That's also another way of how he built his trust with the board of directors at the company. According to Forbes, he has a reputation of an inspirational leader. He is very unique. this just speaks enough about his leadership style too. He is very innovative. He wants to foster that creativity in his coworkers. He wants to have clear communication with everyone, and he wants his employees' opinion through other engagements. One thing that they all have in common, all three of the leaders, out and how they make decisions, is they want to build the trust and they cultivate their decision making by fostering the innovation and creativity of their staff, which makes them have a clear vision to get the ideas done that they want. They also make sure that they facilitate the communication to be so they can all be effective leaders. And these are a few examples of each one. Patrick, he has chip manufacturing and a chip shortage, and he has to deal with COVID-19. Brian, he had the code of conduct issues. He also had jumped into broadening the connecting with the computing devices. And Paul, he challenged throughout the tenure. Gelsinger, his new cross-cultural leadership styles are he's getting into the cloud, he's connectivity, AI, and into intelligent edge that he wants to push throughout the country and throughout the globe. And he wants to diversify the cultural communication norms. This is a quote from Patrick that I found very suiting. And thank you for listening to